And this was not going well. So Adam went back to the people who had gotten the scholarship and said, don't tell me about your job. Don't tell me you learned something. Write about what it meant to you, how it changed you. And he got back essays instead that said, I was exposed to the works of William Shakespeare for the first time. And through that, I got a deeper understanding, not just of our language and the beauty and power of it, but of the human condition, because I realized there were people hundreds of years ago going through exactly what I'm going through today. My life changed. I would never have had that if not for that scholarship. And then he went back, he said, that's a pretty good essay. Took it back to the call center. He had them read it. Guess what happened? Now you're scared. This one's not a trick question. They went up to $3,100 a week from reading a single essay that connected their work to the meaningful impact on real live human beings. So at this point, Adam's like, sweet, I'm definitely getting tenure now. But he wanted to explore it further, so he said, why don't I bring some of these scholarship recipients in to talk about it? And so he had them come in once a month for 5 minutes and just tell their stories. And these fundraisers ended up raising more than $5,000 a week on average. So this is the impact of connecting somebody's work to meaning. And whatever your occupation, whatever your organization, Amy's research says only about a third of people feel that connection.
You see, sometimes we run two things, but I want to talk about running away. Let me show you.
We need the rebels, the fighters, the champions of change. We need the leaders and uniters. We call on the brave. But what can you, just one person, really do? One can change the full range of where he or she stands. One can shake with ripples and shock waves that reverberate with change, seismic and long range if you will choose to be brave. You can rise above the apathies and raise up the capacities of another and then others, because there's even more in store if we will work as one. Together, we're better, we're stronger than just one. When we entered this world aspiring to matter, our assignment became the fight to scatter the darkness that holds us so tight in the patterns of fear. So before we say our long goodnight, let's leave a mark. Let's ignite a spark. So we call on the rebels, the fighters, the champions of change. Come be the leaders and uniters. We call on the brave.
Enter into the scene, you and me. We open up our eyes and begin to see. Just one glimpse of what could be. We could turn